Freaknik is the wildest story or the wildest party never told, why are you telling it now?
It's a good question. No, I think it's a fascinating story. Hopefully when you watched it, it has a lot of different things involved with it: politics, race, culture, music, so many different things. And so it was the 40th anniversary too, by the way, last year of Freaknik, so it felt about time. There's a whole nostalgia that's in the world today about the 90s. Everybody's fascinated with what we wore, what we ate, all of that kind of stuff. And so it seemed like the perfect time to bring this documentary to life.
Now, are there any concerns as people watch this? Because, you know, Twitter was in a frenzy. They were like, wait a minute, I got to see if my mama's going to be on here. Do people need to be concerned?
I think that, you know, we were able to capture the moment, right? We were able to capture what Freaknik was, but we also took some liberties to blur some faces for maybe some of the more explicit things. So I think that it's a well balanced, but at the end of the day, reminding us that these were young people having fun and having that space to feel free and celebrate and be joyous.
Yeah, no, and I think it's crazy to see, you know, this film got this crazy buzz and set social media afire. You know, I look at it in the reverse. I think it's a badge of honor that you and your homies got caught on camera back in '93, and now you can look back and tell your kids, see, this is how you have fun. So I see there's a lot of sort of older people saying, hey, you know, you guys, why don't you put the selfies down and stop trying to take a video and actually enjoy life. So I think there's something to be said, which is good, about what happened at Freaknik. You know what I mean? I know you got a couple aunties and uncles that you worried about seeing, but, you know, hopefully they had a good time back then.
You know, I just want to know, as you move into, you know, the next years of this, because Freaknik really isn't over. There's, you know, reunions and things like that now. You said put the phones down and take less selfies, but why do you think it's so important to take pictures of the moments that you're having these days?
Oh, wow, that's a good question.
Yeah, I think, you know, be in the moment, and it's okay to capture the moments because you want to have something to look back on in those memories. And part of that is finding that balance, like experience it, take your picture, but then put it down and experience that moment. Oftentimes, you know, we go to the club, go to the concerts, and nobody's actually watching the show. They're watching it through the lens of their phone. And so I think that it's important, but have some balance.
Yep.
I love that. My real last question, since I got a few more seconds left, I would like to know from both of y'all, is this the wildest thing you've ever experienced?
I didn't personally experience it, but watching it back and the footage that we saw, it's definitely the wildest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, I was there, and it was pretty wild, but I've been to a couple of carnivals and stuff like that, and, you know, Caribbean countries and stuff like that, and so that might have taken the cake, some of those things that I saw there, but Freaknik is pretty close up there in the wildest party. So we thank you for watching.